이번 주도 그렇고 다음 주도 그렇고 우리와 함께 협력 선교하시는 귀한 선교사님들 모시고 말씀 듣겠는데, 오늘은 협력 선교사님이 아니라 우리 교회 파송 선교사님이십니다. 필립 리 선교사님, 우리 홈그로운 우리 이호천 장로님 장남인데, 원래 아마 온타리오에서는 가장 힘든, 들어가기도 힘들고 졸업하기도 힘들다는 워터루 대학교 엔지니어링 사이언스 가서 공부했고 졸업했어요. 근데 캠퍼스에서 공부하는 동안에 공부도 잘하셨지만 동료들에게 예수 그리스도의 복음을 증거하고 싶은 그런 소명을 주셔갖고 인터버시티 크리스천 펠로십에서 리더로 일을 하다가 또 그 소명이 깊어져서 인턴십을 했어요. 그래서 2년 후 졸업한 후에 소명을 받고 지금은 풀타임으로 인터버시티 크리스천 펠로십에 간사로 워터루 대학과 윌프레드 루리의 대학 중심으로 우리 믿지 않는 형제 또 믿는 형제들에게 성경 말씀을 통해서 하나님의 나라를 세우고 있습니다. 우리 작년에 소개해 드린 것처럼 영어권과 우리 한어권이 합력해서 우리 이 필립 선교사님을 우리가 지원하고 있습니다. 오늘 오셔서 귀한 하신 일들 여러분께 나누고 기도 지원을 부탁하실 텐데, 오늘 프레젠테이션은 그런데 영어로 하시게 돼요. 한국말이 서투르시기 때문에. 제가 지난주에 우리 말씀을 부탁하면서 가만 생각해 보니까 또 화요 집회 나오신 분들은 다 뭐 영어 잘 하시는 분들이라 통역이 필요 없겠다 생각해서 제가 30분 동안 그냥 영어로만 하시되 쉬운 단어 중심으로, 또 영상도 좀 하시고 그러면 시원 예배에 나오시는 분들은 다 이해하십니다. 그렇게 말씀을 드렸는데, 그게 불만 있으신 분들은 나중에 저기 이덕재 장로님 뒤에 계시니까 나중에 통역으로 다시 뭐 후집회를 하시던지 뭐 그러시면 좋을 것 같아요. 제가 필립 리 선교사님과 이렇게 찬양을 하면서 생각나는 에피소드가 하나 있었어요. 우리 교회에서 중고등학교 때도 또 우리 대학부 때도 이제 회장하시고 우리 젊은이들을 많이 섬겼는데, 한 번은 제가 청년들이랑 같이 있는데, 그 대학 청년들이랑 있는데 그 대학 청년 가운데 우리 대학생 가운데 하나가 필립 리에 대해서 이렇게 컴플레인을 하면서 뭐 이렇게 엄마한테 이렇게 전화를 한 모양이에요. 전화를 하고서는 제가 있는 데서 그런 컴플레인을 하더라고요. 뭐라 그러냐면, 그게 생각이 나는데, 왜 우리 엄마는 이상하게 내가 필립 리랑 같이 있다 그러면 그냥 더 많이 놀고 오라고 그러는지 모르겠다고, 그거에 대해서 기분이 나쁘다고 저한테 이렇게 컴플레인을 하던 게 기억이 납니다. 정말 믿음 안에서, 신앙 안에서 이렇게 멋지게 성장한 필립 리가 우리 교회 대표에서 캠퍼스에서 멋지게 사역하는 게 너무 자랑스럽고, 오늘 복을 통해서 하나님께 영광 올리시는, 그리고 우리들에겐 큰 기쁨과 자랑이 되는 귀한 시간 되시길 주의 이름으로 축복하면서 우리 선교사님
I'm gonna share a little bit about my own story, about how I know Reverend Han introduced me and shared a little bit about what I studied and what I do now. But I'd like to share a bit more about what my story has been, and then also take some time to share a bit about what some of the stories are happening at Waterloo. A bit about myself. I grew up in this church since I was very young, and have come to this church up till high school until I went to university at the University of Waterloo. When I was there, I studied engineering, and I was a part of a co-op program, and had gone and done, traveled and done a bunch of different co-op jobs, looking around different kinds of engineering, looking for something that I like to do, something that I would find enjoying. And by the time it was time for me to graduate in my final year, I was still left not sure what I wanted to do. I didn't know if it was going to be in civil field, or if it was going to be in mechanical, or even if it was going to be engineering at all. I knew that I was looking for something more, and I hadn't found it yet. So in my final year, in the midst of deciding what I wanted to do, a friend of mine invited me to come to a conference that winter. It was a student leadership conference held out in Calgary, and so I decided if I want to find out what I want to do, maybe at this conference God will speak to me there, or I'll find out a bit more about what's next for me after this. So I went, and while I was there, we studied Exodus, and we studied the calling of Moses and how he wasn't sure what he wanted. Like, God was calling him into something, but he had questions about whether that would be right or if that was where he was to go, and didn't want to do it. And God said to him, just trust me, I will be with you, and follow me wherever I send you. And I heard that message, and I believed that God was calling me to take a year off and do something very different. Do something where I wasn't actually sure what I was going to be getting myself into, but something where I would learn a lot about who God is and who I was. And so I decided that after I would graduate, I would go to Zambia for a 1-month global mission trip with an organization called InterVarsity Christian Fellowship. A bit about InterVarsity: they're an organization that works on campus. Staff work with students in hopes to develop students and call students to become followers of Jesus. And they wanted, at this time, I had been a part of their group as a student, and they had invited me to come along, so I decided to go. So I have some pictures along the way. So in 2008, right after I graduated, I went to Zambia. It's in southern Africa. And when we were there, okay, so here's some more pictures. That's Victoria Falls in Zambia. We were working with the Zambian university students, and we were teaching and learning with them what it meant to be a leader and what it meant to be a leader in Jesus. So we studied the Bible with them. We developed relationship, and we talked with them, and we got to know them, their culture. We struggled with the challenges in faith. We struggled with questions about what it means to be fully a follower of Jesus while being on the universities. And so these are just some pictures from when I was there in Zambia. And while I was there, I learned an incredible amount about myself and who I was, and that there was so much more that God wanted from me than just figure out what I wanted to do. Like for me to just figure out what to do after I graduate. There was much more in life than just finding out career or finding out the next step after university, and that He wanted to teach me a lot about His love, His forgiveness and reconciliation. He wanted to teach me a lot about what it meant to fully follow Jesus. And so, after that, for 1 year, as Reverend Hunt said, I did an internship with InterVarsity, and during that year, I was at the University of Waterloo working with students, learning what it meant to be doing ministry. I wanted to try out what ministry was like. So I taught Bible studies, I mentored and worked with students. We had a lot of time where we would go out for dinner and have hospitality, welcome people into our homes. And so here's some pictures of students at Waterloo when we would just enjoy fellowship and community with one another. And we would also be asking a lot of questions and learning, challenging each other what it means to be a follower of Jesus. And it was in this year that I actually realized that actually it's not just about, I realized even more that it's not about what I do, but it's really, God wants